Hi, my name is Darren, and I am your host and brewmaster for the third episode of Solstice Meadery. So in the last episode, I told you I was going to try to go to what I called the River Market. I am new to Kansas City, so I apologize. It actually is called the City Market, and you'll see why here shortly. It's called that, but I had a chance to go. Not on Saturday, but on Sunday. It's a bit cold, so the market was sparse, to say the least. It's a little bit late in the season to really be hitting the market. I did happen to find two different folks that were selling honey. One was selling honey as a side product, and their information, and I'll put it in the up on the screen in the video for you, but it's called Beautiful Day Farms. They sell soaps, primarily soaps and like incense, and then they have some honey products. Unfortunately, you'll see in the video that it's rather expensive. I believe the picture that you'll see there, that is an 8-ounce jar. So half a pound. The price is pretty steep for the large. The large is an 8-ounce jar. I believe she was out of those, so she only had the small for me, which I think was like 4 ounces or 6 ounces, one of the two. But you can see, if I'm remembering correctly, the 8 ounce is like $11.99. Really expensive. I mean, because considering that if I were to get an entire pound of honey, that would be on the order of $22, $23 per pound. That's incredibly expensive. Kept looking around. Beautiful fruits and vegetables that were there. Lots of stuff, lots of ideas I'd like to try. Some awesome peppers that are there. Some watermelon I saw, which would be a really fantastic try. But like I said, it was really sparse. A lot of the stalls that I'm used to seeing with lots of produce, fruits and vegetables, just weren't there. Unfortunately, again, it's late in the season. It's pretty cold. So I didn't get really in depth with showing you a whole lot. I do see, like I said, wonderful spices. There's an entire 2 whole rows. I only show you one, but there's an entire row of nothing but these two guys, with just surrounded in spices, and it smells so wonderful on that side of the market. It's amazing. Yeah, I would love to start getting into maybe some of those. Just mix and match with maybe some fruits, do some maybe some off the wall blends when we start getting into it. But the second place I found is an actual apiary here in Missouri, and it's called, and again, I'll put it in the video, it's called Stevens Orchard and Apiary. They are, it's Walt and Carlin Steven, like I said, I'll put their information up there. Unfortunately, I had a chance to talk with them for a short while, and unfortunately, they just cannot. They're a smaller apiary. They are a smaller apiary, small apiary in the area, and unfortunately, if they were to hand over, between 1 and 5 pounds per gallon. If I'm doing 5 gallons, we're looking at like 25 pounds of honey for a very sweet dessert type mead. Or if some of the ones that I want to do that are spiced, I think are going to need some of that sweet to make up for the spice that's in there to help mellow them out. Unfortunately, they just can't handle that, especially if I wanted to do, say, upwards of 25 pounds of honey, which is, I believe, half a barrel. Upwards of 25 pounds of honey every 2 to 3 weeks, right? Because when we get to fermenting, you'll see that depending on how much honey you put in there, you can have it ferment for 2 weeks to 4 weeks to upwards of 6 weeks. Again, the amount of honey is going to determine and where you want to stop that fermentation at. Yes, you know, once you get to your certain alcohol content that you're looking for. So it could ferment anywhere from 2 to 4 to upwards of 6, maybe even 8 weeks if you wanted to. So if I was trying to keep batches going in a staggered at a staggered rate, I would be looking at anywhere from 5 to 25 pounds of honey every 2 or 3 weeks. And he would regretted to tell me that he just, you know, he wouldn't be able to keep up with that that amount of volume. So unfortunately, I can't go with him. I will probably, once I have done a batch or two, and I'm satisfied with my technique and then the amount of time that we're taking to do it, I will probably then go to him and purchase some honey for a serious, like, okay, here we go. Now we've done the testing, and now we're gonna put it into a reality check, and let's see what we can do with a quality local honey. But as you can see, I don't remember exactly what the prices were. It's been a little over a week now since I was there, and I don't remember the price, but I do have the price there. It's still expensive, if I remember correctly. I can get honey if I buy in bulk online. I can get what appears to be quality honey. Currently, the place I'm looking at has it for I believe, what was it? I believe it's 2 5-pound jugs for I believe right at about $20. And looking at their reputation, looking at their customer remarks, it does appear that they actually do have 100% pure honey. It is a blended honey, so they source their honey from several different areas, and in some cases from around the world. So it's definitely a blended honey. It's not going to be anything like there's no way I can call it anything remotely local. So I'll probably use that for the first couple of batches to see, just to get my technique down and prove that I can do a worthy batch of honey before I start spending the kind of money that it's going to take to get some quality local honey to do a really good batch with. So yeah, so I mean, take a look. You can see in the video some of the produce and the spices that were there. I will do another video like this without a whole lot of me talking, but I will do another video later, come spring, maybe early summer or late spring, when that place is just really crazy, and you will see just how amazing the city market here in Kansas City is. So I hope you liked the video. I know it's short. I know it's not a lot of content, but next time I will be bringing you cleaned equipment, and we will be talking about preparing the honey for fermentation, and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So until next time, please remember to hit the subscribe button on that side, I believe, and if you want to see other videos by me, right over here, and again, the like button, the bell, all that good stuff, so that you get notified when I make new content. Really appreciate it. So appreciate you watching, and again, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.